Hey, what's up guys? Matt here. I'm going to go over a 4-part lesson here. This is going to be part 1. I get asked these questions all the time. I'm ready to learn guitar. Where do I start? So these are the first 4 chords you want to learn. So it's going to be the chords, the G, the C, the D, and the E minor. I would learn them in that order. G, C, D, and E minor. Here's the easy way I recommend playing them starting out. Again, this is the 1st fret, 2nd fret, and 3rd fret. Take your ring finger, pinky finger, lock in the bottom 2 strings of the 3rd fret. Then you go 5th and 6th with your 1st finger and middle finger. And you're going to strum all 6. That's going to be your G chord. So again, lock in the bottom 2 of the 3rd fret, go 5th and 6th. That's your G chord. To go to a C chord, simply move each finger down a string to the 4th and 5th. And strum the bottom 5. That's going to be your C chord. So G and C are very similar. You're just moving the top 2 fingers down a string. The next chord's a D chord. Keep those bottom 2 locked. Press the 3rd string of the 2nd fret and strum the bottom 4. That's your D chord. And then the 4th and final one's going to be the trickier one, the E minor. You can do it 2 different ways. You can press right in between the 5th and 4th with this 1st finger and strum all 6. That's your E minor. Or you could take your 1st finger and middle finger and press the 5th and 4th string, all in the 2nd fret. So this is part 1 of a 4-part series. Learn these 4 chords. You got your G first, then your C, then your D, then your E minor. You can play thousands of songs that I teach. These are the ones I most commonly use. G, C, D, E minor. Now let's go into part 2. Hey guys, Matt again. Part 2 of the 4 chords that you need to learn. There's 4 parts of this. The first part we went over learning the G, C, D, and E minor chords. With this second set of chords, I feel it's good for beginners to learn. Really helps kind of stretch your hands up and down the guitar, that kind of thing. It's what I call the track chords. And they're going to be the E, the A, the B, and the C sharp minor. Now these are great because they're played with all the same formation. Now again, each one of these squares is called a fret. And if you notice on the guitar, on the top part and on the face, at the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, and 12th, you have dots. You have 1 dot on the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th, 2 dots on the 12th. What you're going to do is start out on the 9th and 7th fret. Take your ring, it's what I call the track chords. Take your ring finger and your pinky finger and press the 2 middle strings. And the reason I press these 2 middle strings, that's what I call the track. Because in all 4 of these chords, you're going to keep those locked, going up and down. So that's a good exercise, sliding up and down this, what I call the track. Once your fingers get calloused, it'll be a lot easier for you. So you're going to lock in these 2 the 2 middle strings, skip the 8th fret, and then go to this 2nd dot, which is the 5th fret. We're on the 9th fret here. Go to this 3rd dot, which is the 7th fret, and press the 5th string and strum all 6. That's going to be an E chord. So again, your middle finger's playing nothing. The 8th fret is open, and you're going to play, this is called an E chord. So strum your E. To go to an A, take your 1st finger off, simply slide these 2 fingers down to the 2 middle strings of the 2nd fret. Strum all your chord off 6, that's your A. To go to a B, it's the same formation as the E, but you slide this to the 4th and press the 2nd and the 5th string. So you're playing the 4th and 2nd fret. And then for the last one, the C sharp minor, you're playing the 6th and the 4th. So the positions are 9th and 7th, that's your E. The 6th and 4th, that's your C sharp minor. The 4th and 2nd is your B. And the 2 strings just on the 2nd fret is your A. Learn those chords, the E, the A, the B, and the C sharp minor. It's going to be harder down here because your hands are stretched, but just keep working on it. E, A, B, C sharp minor. That's part 2. For our third set of 4 chords that we're learning in this 4-part series for beginners, we're going to learn the A minor, the C, the F, and then use the G again. So this is the 4 chords you'll use in a lot of songs. First, to play an A minor, you're going to put this first finger on the 2nd string of the 1st fret, your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 3rd string. So the 1st fret, 2nd string here, then the 4th and 3rd, and you'll strum 5 down. That's going to be your A minor. To go from an A minor to a C, you're simply going to lift your ring finger to the 5th string of the 2nd fret. Now and strum bottom 5. I struggle with this a long time. It's like I call it the climber chord because your fingers kind of climbing up. So 2nd, 4th, and 5th, and then strum the bottom 5. That's a C this way. You probably noticed in part 1 I showed the G and C, how you can just simply move these 2 fingers down. So if you're a beginner, learn that C, just going that way. After you get a little more advanced, learn this C here. Then to go from this C to an F, what I call a modified F, simply lift your middle finger off and put your pinky finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. So you're going again, 2nd string of the 1st fret, skip the 2nd fret, 5th and 4th, let's strum the bottom 5, that's going to be your F chord, and then to your G, back to the same G, you lock in the bottom 2 strings of the 3rd fret and go 5th and 6th. This is getting more advanced than your first original chords or the track chords, but it's an A minor, C, F, G. For the last video of this 4-part section of chords beginners should learn, you're going to learn the D, the A, the G, and the B minor. So these are the 4 chords. So in review, first part I taught the G, C, D, and E minor. That's the 4 chords I use most. G, C, D, E minor. The next 4 chords I play are E, A, B, C sharp minor. Many of my songs will include the part 3, the A minor, C, F, and G. But in the last part here, we're going to learn the D, A, G, and B minor. So for a D, let's put the first finger on the 3rd string, a 2nd fret, your middle finger on the bottom string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string. That's going to be your D chord. So 3rd bottom of the 2nd fret, ring finger, 2nd string, and strum the bottom 4. Now to go from a D to an A chord, I will leave, you can play an A if you want to, like the track chords, pressing just these 2 middle strings. And play the bottom 5 if you want to. But a lot of times if I go from a D to an A, I will leave this first finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, take the middle finger right above it on the 4th string, and your ring finger right below it on the 2nd string. So you're cramming your fingers all together in the 2nd fret. So your first fingers on the 3rd string go above and below it, and strum the bottom 5. That's your A chord. For a G, again, you're locking in the 2 bottom strings of the 3rd fret and playing the 5th and 6th. Strum all 6. There's your G chord. And then last, for a B minor, a lot of people struggle with that. What I do is just like an A minor, 2nd string, 4th and 3rd, and then I go 1, slide it up 2 frets, and strum the bottom 4. It's kind of my modified, easy version of a B minor. Play just like your A minor, 2nd, 4th, and 3rd, and just go slide up 2 frets and play the bottom 4. So that's 4 chords: the D, A, G, B minor. So if you're a beginner in view of all these, First learn the G, C, D, and E minor. Next learn the track chords, E, A, B, C sharp minor. Then learn that kind of in the key of C and F, the A minor, C, F, and G. And then learn these, the D, A, G, B minor. Hope it's helped you guys. God bless you.